Good morning/afternoon, everyone. I'm delighted to welcome you today. We'll be exploring the role of AI in pharma sample tracking and workflow automation. My name is Dr. S.K. Singh, and I hold a PhD in this field. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through how artificial intelligence is transforming the way we manage samples and streamline processes in the pharmaceutical industry. So let's get started and see what innovations are on the horizon. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is really revolutionizing the way pharmaceutical labs and manufacturing facilities operate. It's not just about fancy technology, it's about making processes smarter and more efficient. For example, AI helps us keep track of samples more accurately, automates routine workflows, and processes data faster, which leads to better decision-making in real time. These AI-enabled systems support critical functions like continuous monitoring, which means we can catch issues early, and automated workflow management, so tasks are completed more smoothly. Predictive analytics allow us to anticipate potential problems before they happen, and intelligent process control helps optimize operations. All of this adds up to significant improvements, boosting efficiency, reducing manual errors, and ensuring we stay compliant with GMP regulations. Now, why does this matter? Well, AI enhances traceability and gives us better visibility into workflows, which is crucial for quality control. It helps us operate more efficiently, saving time and resources. It also minimizes manual documentation errors, which can be costly and risky. Plus, it supports data integrity and compliance, making sure we meet strict regulatory standards. And ultimately, these technologies strengthen our quality assurance systems, giving us confidence that our products are safe and effective. So, AI isn't just a trend. It's a vital tool for transforming pharmaceutical manufacturing into a more reliable, efficient, and compliant industry. Now, let's delve into AI capabilities and how they transform sample management. First, we have automated tracking and alerts, which enable real-time monitoring and instant notifications about any issues or changes, helping us stay proactive. Next is predictive sample management, where AI analyzes patterns to forecast future needs, optimizing resource allocation and reducing delays. Intelligent scheduling and prioritization further streamline workflows by automatically organizing tasks based on urgency and importance, ensuring critical samples are handled promptly. Error detection and workflow optimization are also key, as AI can identify inconsistencies or mistakes early, preventing costly errors and improving overall efficiency. Understanding AI-based sample tracking is essential, as it forms the backbone of reliable sample management. It's about having a system that comprehensively monitors samples throughout their life cycle. Speaking of which, AI plays a vital role in sample lifecycle management, covering everything from receipt to disposal. When samples arrive, AI helps with registration and identification, often using barcodes or RFID tags to ensure precise tracking. Storage and inventory management become more accurate and less labor-intensive, minimizing loss or misplacement. AI also tracks the movement of samples within the facility, providing a transparent chain of custody that's crucial for maintaining integrity and compliance. And finally, when samples are no longer needed, AI assists with their disposal or archival, ensuring processes are handled securely and efficiently. Overall, these AI capabilities are about making sample management smarter, faster, and more reliable, integral to the overall theme of optimizing laboratory workflows with intelligent technology. Let's talk about AI-driven workflow management and its benefits. When we implement AI in our workflows, we see faster execution, meaning tasks are completed more quickly and efficiently. This also leads to a reduced turnaround time, or TAT, which is crucial for meeting deadlines and improving overall productivity. Additionally, AI enhances coordination and visibility across different teams and processes, so everyone stays on the same page. An important advantage is that it reduces human intervention errors, which can often cause delays or inaccuracies. Now, let's look at the areas where workflow automation really makes a difference. First, laboratory information management systems, or LIMS, streamline data handling and sample tracking. Batch workflow management helps coordinate large production runs smoothly. Analytical testing workflows are optimized to ensure fast and reliable results. Stability study scheduling becomes more efficient, keeping projects on track. Review and approval routing is automated to speed up decision-making processes. And finally, CAPA, or corrective and preventive actions, along with deviation tracking, are managed seamlessly, helping us maintain quality and compliance throughout our operations. All of these automation areas tie back to our overarching goal, leveraging AI to make our workflows smarter, faster, and more reliable. Let's take a closer look at some of the key applications of AI automation. One of the most impactful is real-time workflow monitoring, which allows us to keep a close eye on processes as they happen, enabling quick adjustments and ensuring efficiency. Automated notifications and escalations are also crucial. They help alert the right people when issues arise, and can even escalate problems automatically to prevent delays. Predictive workload balancing is another powerful application. It uses data to anticipate workload fluctuations and distribute tasks evenly, reducing bottlenecks and optimizing resource use. Moving on to the technologies behind these applications, we see a broad range of AI and digital tools. Machine learning, or ML, is at the core, helping systems learn from data to improve over time. Robotic process automation, or RPA, automates repetitive tasks, freeing up human workers for more strategic activities. Natural language processing, NLP, enables machines to understand and interpret human language, making communication more seamless. Predictive analytics leverages data to forecast future trends and outcomes, supporting better decision-making. RFID and barcode integration help track assets and inventory in real time, increasing accuracy and efficiency. And finally, intelligent sensors and IoT devices collect data from physical environments, providing valuable insights that drive smarter automation. All of these technologies come together to create smarter, more responsive workflows, aligning perfectly with the overarching goal of transforming business operations through AI automation. In this slide, I want to focus on our main objective, which is to ensure that all sample and workflow records are trustworthy and traceable. This is essential for maintaining data integrity and compliance with ALCOA plus principles. We achieve this through several A-related data integrity controls. For example, automated audit trails are crucial because they automatically record every change or access, creating a transparent history. Electronic signatures provide secure validation of data and actions, ensuring accountability. Controlled user access limits who can see or modify data, reducing the risk of errors or tampering. Time-stamped records are also vital, as they verify exactly when actions occurred. Additionally, secure data backup and retention protect our records from loss or tampering over time. These controls help us maintain reliable electronic data, which must be attributable, meaning every record can be traced back to a responsible individual. It should also be legible, so the data can be clearly read and understood. Contemporaneous records are created at the time of the activity, ensuring accuracy and timeliness. Original data must be preserved, and it should be accurate, complete, and consistent across all records. Enduring means the data should stand the test of time, and available indicates that the records are accessible when needed. All these points come together to support our overall goal of trustworthy, compliant, and high-quality data management. Let's take a closer look at computer system validation, or CSV, which is a critical component in ensuring the reliability and compliance of AI-enabled systems. Regulatory expectations clearly state that these systems must perform as intended every time. This means we need to validate their performance thoroughly. When we talk about validation focus areas, we're looking at several key aspects. First is workflow accuracy, making sure the system's processes are correct and consistent. Sample traceability is also vital, as it helps us track data through the system to ensure integrity. System reliability is about confirming the system operates smoothly over time, without unexpected failures. AI model performance is crucial, as it directly impacts decision-making and outcomes. Lastly, data security and integrity are non-negotiable since sensitive information must be protected and trustworthy. Now, moving on to how we validate AI-based systems specifically. We start with the User Requirement Specification, or URS, which clearly defines what the system needs to do. Then, a risk assessment helps us identify potential issues before they arise. Installation Qualification, or IQ, verifies that the system is installed correctly. Operational Qualification, OQ, tests whether the system functions properly under operational conditions. Performance Qualification, PQ, ensures the system consistently produces the desired results in real-world scenarios. And of course, validation isn't a one-time event. It requires ongoing oversight through periodic reviews and revalidation to adapt to any changes and maintain compliance. All these steps are interconnected, forming a comprehensive approach to ensuring AI systems are validated, safe, and effective within the regulatory framework. Let's talk about traceability and monitoring controls, which are essential for maintaining integrity and compliance in our processes. First, we have audit trail requirements, which ensure that every action within the system is recorded and can be reviewed later. This includes tracking sample movements, which helps us follow samples throughout their life cycle. Workflow activity logs are also crucial, as they show us what tasks were performed and when. User access monitoring is another key component, allowing us to see who accessed what and when, helping to prevent unauthorized activity. Additionally, recording creation and modification histories ensures that any changes are documented, maintaining transparency. With the rise of AI, we also need to track AI-generated workflow decisions, so we understand how automated processes influence outcomes. Manual interventions and overrides are equally important to record, as they show where human judgment has stepped in to alter automated processes. Moving on to regulatory expectations, it's critical that audit trails are not only enabled, but also secured against tampering. Regular reviews of these critical activities are required to catch any anomalies early. Compliance with standards like 21 CFR Part 11 and Annex 11 is non-negotiable, as they set the foundation for electronic record-keeping and electronic signatures. These guidelines help us ensure that our traceability and monitoring controls meet regulatory requirements and uphold data integrity across the board. Ultimately, these controls form the backbone of a compliant, transparent, and trustworthy system, reinforcing our commitment to quality and regulatory adherence throughout the entire process. Now, let's look at the benefits of AI in sample tracking. One of the biggest advantages is operational and compliance improvements. With AI, we get real-time sample visibility, which means we can track samples instantly and accurately throughout the entire process. This significantly reduces the chances of sample mix-ups and losses, helping us maintain a solid chain of custody control. Faster processing and testing become possible, speeding up the overall workflow. AI also enhances inventory management, making it easier to keep track of samples and reduce paperwork and manual entry errors. This leads to better inspection readiness, ensuring we're always prepared for audits or inspections. On the business side, these operational benefits translate into improved productivity and more efficient use of resources. With AI handling routine tracking, staff can focus on more strategic tasks. It also reduces compliance risks by minimizing errors and ensuring accurate documentation. All of these improvements foster greater confidence among customers and regulators, reinforcing our reputation for reliability and compliance. Overall, AI-driven sample tracking isn't just about automation. It's about creating a more trustworthy and efficient operation that benefits everyone involved. Now, let's turn our attention to risks and regulatory challenges. When it comes to AI-related compliance, there are several key risks we need to be aware of. First, incorrect AI predictions or routing can lead to serious issues, especially if decisions are made based on faulty data. Weak cybersecurity controls are another concern. If systems are vulnerable, they can be compromised, putting sensitive information at risk. Inadequate audit trail review is also a challenge. Without proper tracking, it becomes difficult to identify what went wrong or ensure accountability. Unauthorized system access is a significant threat, as it can lead to malicious activity or data breaches. Data loss or corruption is yet another critical risk, which can hamper operations and compromise patient safety. Over-reliance on automated decisions can be dangerous if human oversight is lacking, potentially leading to errors that go unnoticed. And finally, insufficient validation of AI systems means we might be deploying solutions that haven't been thoroughly tested or proven effective. On the regulatory side, it's essential to remember that AI automation must never compromise product quality or patient safety. These are the core principles that guide us. As we integrate AI into our processes, balancing innovation with compliance is vital to ensure we uphold the highest standards. Now, let's talk about human oversight and governance. It's crucial to remember that even with advanced AI systems, human review remains essential. We need to regularly review AI-generated decisions and alerts to ensure they are accurate and appropriate. When there are workflow deviations, it's our responsibility to investigate and understand what caused them. For critical GMP activities, human approval is vital to maintain control and ensure compliance. Additionally, continuous monitoring of system performance helps us identify any anomalies early on, so we can address issues proactively. Moving on to governance controls, establishing clear standard operating procedures, or SOPs, for AI system operation is fundamental. These SOPs help set consistent practices and expectations. Role-based access control is another key element. It ensures that only authorized personnel can make changes or access sensitive information, safeguarding the system's integrity. Change management procedures are also critical. They provide a structured way to implement updates or modifications, minimizing risks. Lastly, periodic review and monitoring of the system's performance and governance measures help us stay aligned with compliance requirements and improve over time. The overall goal here is to maintain accountability and compliance in these automated environments. Even as we leverage AI to enhance efficiency, human oversight and robust governance are what keep everything aligned with regulatory standards and best practices. Let's take a closer look at some frequently observed deficiencies that can have serious consequences. These issues often come up during audits or inspections and can impact regulatory compliance and product quality. For instance, GMP observations or good manufacturing practice violations are common, and if left unaddressed, they can lead to more serious issues like FDA warning letters. These warning letters are formal notices that highlight significant noncompliance. One of the immediate consequences of such deficiencies is product release delays. When issues are identified, products may need to be held back until the problems are resolved, which affects timelines and supply chains. Data integrity concerns are also a major risk. If data isn't properly recorded or maintained, it can compromise the entire quality system and lead to regulatory actions. Now, looking at common audit findings, inadequate system validation is a big one. This means the systems used in manufacturing or testing haven't been thoroughly tested to ensure they work correctly. Weak access control management is another critical issue, as it can lead to unauthorized changes or data breaches. Missing audit trail reviews are also problematic because they prevent a clear record of system activities, making it difficult to trace actions or identify errors. Incomplete workflow documentation hampers process understanding and consistency, while poor sample traceability can undermine product quality and recall efforts. Sharing user credentials is a serious security concern, increasing the risk of unauthorized access. And finally, inadequate training on AI systems can lead to misuse or misinterpretation of data, which affects decision-making and compliance. Overall, these deficiencies highlight the importance of robust systems, thorough documentation, and continuous training. Addressing these issues is essential to maintaining compliance, ensuring product quality, and avoiding regulatory penalties. Let's now focus on best practices for maintaining compliance in our AI workflows. First, it's crucial to apply risk-based validation approaches. This means we prioritize validation efforts based on the potential impact and risk associated with each AI system, ensuring we allocate resources effectively. Next, integrating AI systems with validated LIMS or EQMS platforms helps ensure data integrity and seamless workflow management. Regular audit trail reviews are also essential. They allow us to track changes and maintain transparency over time. Strengthening our cybersecurity infrastructure is another key point. Protecting sensitive data and AI systems from external threats is fundamental. Additionally, maintaining robust SOPs and governance procedures provides a clear framework for consistent operations and accountability. Training employees on AI and data integrity requirements is vital, as well-informed staff are our first line of defense in compliance. Performing periodic performance and compliance assessments helps us identify any gaps early on. And finally, ensuring strong QA oversight ties all these practices together, providing ongoing quality assurance. Now, moving into continuous improvement, tracking workflow deviations and delays enables us to pinpoint areas for enhancement. Monitoring the effectiveness of CAPA, or corrective and preventive actions, ensures that issues are truly resolved and don't recur. Lastly, regularly reviewing AI performance allows us to optimize systems continuously, maintaining accuracy and efficiency over time. These practices are all interconnected and essential for sustaining a compliant, reliable AI-driven environment. In conclusion, AI is playing a transformative role in pharmaceutical sample tracking and workflow automation, making these processes more efficient and reliable. However, to truly benefit from these advancements, effective validation and governance are crucial to ensure we stay compliant with regulatory standards. Strong data integrity and comprehensive audit trails are essential. They help us maintain trust in the automation systems we implement. At the same time, human oversight remains a critical component. Even with AI, our expertise and judgment are needed to oversee operations and catch anything that the automation might miss. Finally, adopting a risk-based approach to implementation and maintaining continuous monitoring not only enhances operational excellence, but also prioritizes patient safety. All these elements together support a balanced, responsible, and effective integration of AI into our GMP practices. For further support, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help you with any questions or additional information you might need. Remember, you're not alone on this journey, and resources are available to assist you. Feel free to contact us at any time. Thank you so much for your attention and engagement throughout this presentation. We truly appreciate your commitment and interest.